They've come to mourn the loss of yet another soldier killed in the fierce defense of Bakhmut, hundreds of miles away in eastern Ukraine. In Kyiv, St. Michael's Monastery is in many ways a symbol of that Ukrainian defiance as well. It was built in the 12th century, torn down by the Soviets in the 30s, and now rebuilt. This holy place gives succor to the families and the comrades of those killed in this war that grinds on. It's easy to lose count of the sheer number of funerals taking place every single day. We don't know how many have died, but it's many thousands. Further east, on the outskirts of the city of Dnipro, Ukrainian flags, blue for the sky and yellow for the wheat fields, stretch into the distance. Each one marking the final resting place of a fallen soldier. The latest are almost all from Bakhmut. They've taken to preparing the graves in anticipation of more dead to come. It's guaranteed now. In the bleak light, families huddle together, paying their respects and grieving. We met the mother, sister and brother of 24-year-old Alek Lichko, killed in Bakhmut. He has only just died.
Ми своїм горем не можемо правитися. 24 роки дитині. Ми не можемо в себе прийти.
The family is from Soledar in the east. They're homeless. The Russians have taken their land. So this brother and son is buried here, miles from home. They hate this war, but there is a steely resolve all Ukrainians appear to have.
К нам приходят отбросы, а мы теряем самых лучших из нас. Но это не значит, что мы сдадимся и где-то мы сломаемся. Мы не сломаемся, это уже видно в течение года. У нас не получится сломать.
Ukrainian desire to expunge Russian and Soviet traditions as well as its army even stretches to funeral protocol. The trombeta horns come from the western mountains of Ukraine. Kneeling as the fallen pass by is a tradition also from the west, now practiced across the country. This, the funeral of Dmytro Kochebailo, a national hero killed in Bakhmut. Thousands took to the streets of Kyiv to remember him and all who have died. Well, this is an exception to the rule, obviously, a massive procession through the streets of Kyiv. Point is, there are funerals taking place all over the country every single day. There's been at least 3 or 4 here in the last day or so, and there'll be many more in the coming weeks for certain. As they wound their way to the Maidan Square, where pretty much this all started, the shouts of "Glory to Ukraine" rang loud. What's it like for the country having to deal with the number of funerals that are taking place every day? It must be very hard.
It is very hard, and it's we are under the stress, and we kind of, we do not go through all the emotions we have, but after victory, we'll need a long time for crying and for grieving for everyone we lost in this war.
For now, Ukraine is holding strong, but this nation's loss is already huge and it's growing. This fortitude will be severely tested as this war drags on. Stuart Ramsay, Sky News, Ukraine.